唉，又翻嚟繼續玩呢個誓言。究竟 export 做嘅呢一隻，哇！呢一隻嘅 export Skyrim 有幾好玩
？And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance.
又唔會惹到帝國使者嘅方法。其實我係帝國使者，佢仲生活得好好，企喺你面前。我個名叫 T 字湯。你話散士係咩意思？你用呢個
Wait, you're the... fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cedric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded.
講錯嘢成日
They
都
told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... Well...
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Sorry, envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him. No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting. Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Okay.
Out here, people are more likely to think I'm trying to rob you. We don't see many lordly types.
Kai, before you go, make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say. You tell me, envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out. I admire your eagerness, envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
OK， 戰技新同伴啊，海係嚟自路亞泰帝國嘅老練士兵同僱傭兵啊，真性浮躁， 但為人友善，為咗尋找內心嘅安寧，四處漂泊啊！最後咧嚟到隱然之地。作為一個經驗豐富、久經沙場考驗嘅老兵咧，可以作風咧係頑強、擅長吸引火力。佢攜同燃燒彈藥可以燃燒易燃障礙物。OK。
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. The dream between tensions in the city, the local militia's lags at the best of times, which these are not. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
轉送 OK 去咩行未啊？哦，我行咁遠先跟過嚟。
Feels I'd hate to be in your shoes, envoy.
雖然都係有啲力，即係較低少，都係較力。SFR 較中數，都係有力嘅，但係都還好啦，都係。
What harm could some new armor do? Look good and stay alive.
再點搞先？我哋教到100，應該係個 frame rate 問題，60太力。可能直播嗰邊應該睇唔出，播得60。唉，交返60先。咁樣。60。
Heading out to the wilds?
你咪買
Make
先。
sure you have everything you need. You don't wanna... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
問號。
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
你
There's
同
some
開
the
老
oldest
朋
in
友。
Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
買嘢。OK。有幾多錢啊？300幾蚊喎。應該都冇得同我嗰我件衫比下啦。等你。唔係喎，呢邊先係買嘅，呢邊係我可以買嘢。加火指甲、盾甲、 呢個咯。魔杖，佢賣出去啊！魔杖，睇下魔杖入。啲唔要，賣俾佢先，賣啲垃圾俾佢，冇啦係嘛？先，可怕的貓科護擋 ，OK， 話100蚊，買先，係啊，撞到添，嗯。震懾消耗減10，呢個 OK。
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale,
賣
envoy.
咩啊？你有
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much. I like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more.
有啲蛇皮人。藥水啊，買啲治療藥水，買2支，要買冇錢啦。咁啊冇錢啦，買走啲嘢，精買嘢啊，可以煮嘢食嘅，冇用啊呢啲。翻啲衫先，去除衫。
Welcome back.
帶走啲嘢。嗰個手套啦呢度，啲嘢好啦，佢唔可以打 NPC 真係，有啲差我覺得，即係有翻去打 NPC 會好啲。
To answer a question.
I don't
我屌
price
錯仔
with
添，
souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home
咁錯掣
apart.
啊！
Never mind. I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
點解啲人有幾粗魯？
How hard could it be to find a watcher? I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see. A band of Zorips invaded my house. Have you ever seen Paradise's militia fight Zorips willingly? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger,
決
but
心就係要俾人哋有
I mean
信
it.
心咁，係咪咁樣？
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands. And last brush with civilization. The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city.
點樣同佢
Means
講？
more bandits on the road.
有啲嘢要講。
Between tensions in the city and that's outside, the militia's in over their head.
先推傳動職
Their heads.
一支任務，支線黃寶圖，依家係點解變咗做阿文清？ 點樣變返做第一人稱？哦，咁樣。
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area? It's a fine day
不
for
過係女人嚟
adventuring.
嘅，
Greetings,
第一眼
Scott.
以為佢係男人。幾執啊？跟住冇嘢可以執，呢樣嘢執矛啊！又係嗰個水晶。營地可以互動，建立隊伍營地。可以點啊？啊，無啦啦變咗夜晚嘅。哦，咁樣嘅喎。講嘢。
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Now I've got to wonder what you did to get on his bad side. The Living Lands is a far cry from fancy parties and court events. You'll get plenty of both out here. Though I should warn you, you can't rely on charm against Azurup.
蜥蜴人。
I look forward to being proved wrong on that account. But that brings me to the real question. Why would the Emperor of Adir send a noble all the way to the Living Lands? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of the squad again, even if it's just for a while. Night, envoy.
Good night 啊，煮嘢嚟㗎。手雷，哇，可以煮手雷，煮嗰啲流，嗰啲咩手榴彈，整啊！可以治療抗元素，可以瞓覺嘅工作台 ，OK 就係咁。
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
護魔台。
Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, envoy.
我要撳個石先可以休息。問號，如果我就咁離開會點？哦，離開都係一樣嘅。黐線真係，知要嚟做乜？知整嚟做乜？你整張床俾我咁樣有乜用？應該俾我撳張床去休息噶嘛，應該係，真係奇撚怪嘅。
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you Adirans do then?
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
咁慢嘅，個 film 數唔夠咧，喺度隻眼就嚟殘咁咯。可唔可以去返120？好少少喎，但係都有啲很殘嘅標啊！
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
OK， 喂，死咗佢啦！啲唔係人，啲怪嚟嘅。
Give me a target. What am I hitting?
打呢個啊！ 喂，咁都唔中。喂，咁都唔中。佢咁樣啊！不錯，不錯。我俾佢擋，喂，擋唔切。喂，鬼擋咗，我冇氣。要死了！对。
We make a good squad.
OK 啦。
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
蜘蛛啊！我有蜘蛛啊，真係。哦，幾靚！個洞穴有冇嘢？要火喎！屌咁錯仔啊！
What's the target?
咁可以
Coming in hot.
燒撚咗佢，燒咗未？未燒到啊，生。
Stand back.
我燒咗，我再燒。
Aye, aye. Ready, aim.
升級材料，嘢攞啊！我可以跣入去，拍下咁樣跣，係。 bomb啊！哇！佢直接瞬移過去嘅佢。哇！你啊，啲連打嚟嘅。 呢度有哇兩隻， 得你屎忽，插佢，正。個人死喺度，
A rot seeps through.
又嚟。
Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Ah, it didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
藥水啊！
Here it comes.
啱攞到嗰個咩？呢個又係紅點技啊！擅長海格，可以加防加耐力。回佢先要，可以慳返啲藥水。
I got a bad feeling about what that bear's chomping on. That's a bad way to go.
牛雜物，藥水正。呢邊呢？
Ready, aim. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house. You got everything you need to fix up your armor.
Oh,
let's head to camp. 覺醒木咩？我可以直接飛喎，又係。 藥水，商人筆記日記，好特別。紅爪呢度。 Here it comes.
又係紅，得紅嘅。揸心甜哇！揸心係咩意思？
It breathes. It is close.
超啊！哇！一嘢跳上嚟嘅，有人啊
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
屌啊！ 一嘢劈死你。
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
邊度有熊啊？我呢個，我呢隻。
Take your best shot. Hey, over here.
哇！呢個又係生晒菇，生晒菇嚟嘅，得唔得啊？避啊！哇！哇痛！喂，等前。好多血啊！有啲難搞。哇！好氣，喂，跟住，哦 shit， 哇！ 喂，好前，哇，喂，死啊！唔可以放，唔可以燒鳩。哇！哇兩下，哇三下，嘅。即刻走！哇！咁遠嘅咩？哇！講中啊！都已經行到好遠㗎。 啊！死啊！收緊。哇！哇！成個消失咗喎，問號。
That you monstrosity! Well done.
What happened to that bear?
哇！正，好多嘢。
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name.
叫咩名都唔知，搞錯啊！ 啱啱攞到個盾。
Not that it would have done us any good. My savior. Oh, thank the gods.
佢突然間好感激頭先仲喺度好鬼高傲咁樣話，哎呀屌都連自己啲手下都唔撚知咩名咁樣。
Oh, the Claviger and I were investigating a disturbance, but sadly, it got the better of us.
Eamon was no stranger to disturbances, inside or outside the city walls. I never would have expected him to be caught off guard.
Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. The Living Lands is a tad rustic for our tastes, isn't it? Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Or did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Claviger Eamon too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
Charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
力略冇點記好似。
I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the Living Lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
呢把聲係點？
We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well. If you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff. Maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Hmm. 呢個成個人個旗幟咁奇怪。
Could this pillar of Ardra be connected to the plague?
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber.
可能唔好同佢接觸，好似好啲。
colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure.
即係佢係嗰啲菌啊。
In the land, the roots.
係佢控制啲菌啊。
And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out. Let green things grow in its
咩啊？賜我治癒之手問號。
But a favor for a favor.
仲要我報答你問號。
When we ask it. Go then. We would have given you such a gift, but you scorned us.
黐撚線咩？
Face your perils alone. But do not call for us in your need.
我拒絕你啊！無啦啦話我侮辱你，拒絕你咪拒絕你，黐人。電視又可以使用。
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. Your interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. True, we all want what's best for the Empire. If only everything were that simple. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear.
全網營地。
You are full of surprises, Envoy. Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
哇哇！
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Ủa? 佢啲靈魂喺度嘅。
Let's see what you got. Oh no, you don't. Point for you.
啲靈魂可以用物理攻擊咁嘅。哇！對冰。
Nothing like a win with a good team.
In Rawata, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened here.
開翻個營地先。啱啱嗰個大事變啊！係啊，營地啊！
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
升級升唔到，升唔到，到儲物箱嚟嘅，呢啲可以升。 用緊呢個盾，
After your voyage, bring any good late night reading. Or they say people afflicted what starts as a and then so. No, Dream Scourge is different. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere on it, until then, look on the bright side. The living. I'll be here if you need me. Anyway.
Kinh điểm ma kỵ sen. Tôi去邊走？我喺呢邊走。咩？我硬。春梅呢邊咧？呢度有個咩？啲標誌係咩？啲咩炸藥？炸藥？咩都冇。炸藥，咩人死喺度又？呢度有人嘅喎，呢度啲人咧。
The so-called godless people Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of
遺跡，
ruins
但係
to
呢
pass
度
them by.
人點火喎？呢啲嘢。啊，咁都唔中？中啊！
I'll get you.
The weapon's not doing the job.
哇！咁乸難打嘅，普通喎，得，好高抗性。有啲難打喎。
Won't hold up. You're gonna regret that. On your right.
哇！有啲難打啊！喂，唔錯掣，救人先。
Look up, envoy.
個靚血啊！你又死，搞掂你先。哇！你等一陣，喂，仲有，仆街啊！哇！冇血啦，飛！
I can't.
哇！
You're a good
喂，
friend. Behind you.
好啊！ 哦，
Time
屌，
to
夠啦，冇得。
Next one's mine.
問號。
Not
喂，
looking so good.
咁撚高人嘅你哋。哦，死埋。 屌啊！死人咗啦，難打啊！喺呢度復活。先。 應該學多招技嘅重型，加多啲血先啦。要兜過呢度，因為俾人打。變技。 半 頑強防禦啊，回復生命並提升 OK。呢個啦，等佢自己可以復活，等我煩，等我救。兜過呢度先，我哋打黐撚線嘅班人。我可唔可以就咁飛翻過去？可以就咁飛翻過去，係咯，又唔同。我喺度飛翻去咁樣，直接飛翻去算。即刻開咗個營地。
First get leaves, letters won't turn up.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself.
邊位啊？
I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark.
無啦啦話想攞我命。
Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders, especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city. Not much of a talker, are ya? Huh. I can respect that.
Hey, it's all right. You're talking
喐
enough for
手啦，
all
講
of
咁
us.
多嘢真
No
係。
one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
打佢
Good.
啊！
I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
咁多嘢真係。 垃圾！唉，神秘信件，我有懸賞嘅屌，原來就係為錢殺我嘅。真係為錢收錢做嘢，原來真係啊！
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it. Gods be with you, envoy. This is the banner of Cadnua. The Pearl Coast used to be a home to many of my people's cities. These days, all you'll find there are ruins and lost souls.
佢都係個傳送點。
Good work out there, envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town.
Hello.
The ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. And a chance to rest your weary legs, I reckon. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now.
Right. 得嚟窒去咁樣，佢哋得。我窒鳩你，你窒鳩我。哇！做咩啊？都俾人射啊！問號死撚咗。喂！咩啊？個思念體去呢度。你由邊位啊
It is you. You refused our help once. Now you return to us in
可唔可以唔好講文言文啊？要我喺度估。
We are not in your head. You are in our prison. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
咁又話唔幫我，而家又出嚟。
But we were not the one to silence
問好
its song.
嘅啫。
We are not corrupt. And imprisoned here with us. But we can help you.
唔好啊！我想死
We
啊！
could send you back.
你俾我死啦！
Just this once. Are you truly so blind? There will be no next life for you.
唔使啊
The！same roots that bind us bind you too. Accept our gift and free us in
唔
return.
想報答你。
Or share our prison
屌
forever.
啊！
We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us.
我仲要幫
Free
你
us，from our
又要
prison.
幫你離開個籠。咩啊？屌冇得，一定要俾佢救啊！
You are ours. We tend to the sprouts.
黐撚線，我唔想俾佢救喎，仆街！
All birth is
真係要俾佢
barren.
救嘅，陰公。冇得揀啊！看似有得揀，其實都係冇得揀，都係要俾佢救，仆街！Hi，咩嘢咁驚訝嘅？
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my
啲
hands.
咩熱手珊瑚係乜撚嘢？
You're alive. Somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But Your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Envoy.
A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Your confidence is appreciated, Envoy. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I hope you aren't thinking of confronting your killer. Not that it's any of my business. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you. Also, there was a tree that... It wasn't a tree. I can't remember anymore. Stay safe. I'll pull through. Liviana didn't think you'd make it, but if you need something for the pain, there's an apothecary. Got in a fight with the Adhering Guards. Liviana didn't think you'd make it. Got in a fight with the Adhering Guards.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
生意點可以賣嘅，呢啲可以升級。附魔喎，呢啲可以。呢度做咩？男人定女人嚟？呢個女人嚟嘅。
Godlike. So, you're that godlike, the Adhering envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down-on-their-luck Adherents who can't catch a break? Gallarde. Laughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. You don't need to be. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladvine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
呢度啊，跳過嚟做咩？我有把弓，普通弓嘅喎，有乜分別啊？冇分別，有勁啲。係都一樣嘅。妖，靈風哇！有怪喺個城入邊。有怪嗰個城入邊咩玩法？個城都唔安全。跟住有人去，有人俾佢殺咗，個城都唔安全嘅。上嚟係做乜鳩？哇！爭啲跳。一上嚟做乜鳩？
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Wish that soul punch would hurry up.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Well,
I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. That godlike from the docks. No problem. Been an unusual day, is all. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky. Okay, loves. Fair travels. I hope your day is better than the last folks I talked to.
What? You king me.點做嘢㗎你哋？啊，俾個殺手入嚟有嘅。槍邊啊？哇，咁遠嘅。星下劍甲鎖指甲星，哇！44張皮係咩玩法 ？What the fuck？ 冇得整。
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there. Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? What, that? I'm just real good at dealing with my emotions. You see, I bottle them up for a while, and then I let them out all at once. But don't dodge the issue. We're talking about your abbreviated death. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods. Of souls. Perhaps it's a mercy our souls don't recall their time in the beyond. Or perhaps they do. And that's what drives some to madness. What did you see there? Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it? As I understand it, souls move through the beyond on the way to their next life. Something stuck there, though. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? Even if you wanted to leave them there, I get the feeling they're not going to leave you alone. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. You're welcome. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Did you see a way, I mean, did you get the sense, do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. Night.
瞓都柒頭。喂，又無啦啦揾我，仆你個街又嚟揾我。
Your body still slumbers. You will awaken
你啦，阻住我瞓覺。
The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Claws on the branch. We will remember this. Sleep now. We ponder.
小屋呢邊，應該係呢邊。
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the
得啦，
wild.
冇廢話你。
Beautiful view.
喺城裏邊都有怪嘅，你點樣保護啊？有陣時。
Zarps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. Still recovering.
喂，係咪開得？冇啦係嘛？呢度仲有。又唔呢度啲人。
The dream scourge is driven between tensions in the city and threats outside. The militia's in over their heads.
入唔到，我入去。都斷嘅呢度啲嘢都。
This is the Hangman's place. Or
was
was. Zarps now.
一屌！活著啊！攞嘅。開門！又有怪。開個箱先。同學， 咩？冇用咧？咁樣嘅要黐線，衝鋒呢度都入到嚟嘅，真係唔一定喺正度入嘅。點解你入咗嚟嘅？哇，穿牆嘅問號啊！發生怪事，今晚呢，當我溫着湯，耳邊響起呢個熟悉嘅爪聲，果然識嘅人喺門口出邊。我急忙搬開啲凳，擋住門前。佢哋並冇試圖撞入嚟，而只係喺雜草叢身嗰邊徘徊，透過窗口呢，係用佢嗰雙眼係咁掘住我。究竟有咩意圖？蜥蜴人呢，點解會咁糾纏不要？更不可思議嘅係，我點解會萌生佢哋會入嚟嘅念頭？不禁自問，萬一只係好奇啊，有咩害處？我唔可以眼白白咁樣睇住佢哋餓。問號，喺度諗啲咩？呢個地方令到我思緒好混亂。
Anything juicy？
問號啊！
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
幅畫，呢幅畫咩事？
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Let's see. 下邊轉送。
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that?
屌，咁樣嘅咩？
Do you snoop on everyone? You... Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't. Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here. I said the same thing at first. Then I realized I was just lost. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Well, when you put it like that, if you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much. I'll make my way back to the cabin soon.
胡亂奇怪，暴擊時可施加中毒效果。唉，暫時都唔係話特別好玩咯，我自己覺得就有啲悶嘅。尤其是嗰啲打鬥其實差唔乸多。哇！呢個要入去。唉，好啦，玩住咁多先，遲啲再玩啊！等陣會唔會玩呢個 Echo 嗰隻？可能轉 Echo 嗰隻 game 玩下。係咁，收皮。